Good day everyone, I am Hazel Joyce Dio from Section BS and 2D, and today I will be discussing my parasite, which is the Mansonelia ozardi. So Mansonelia ozardi is an endoparasite that inhabits serous cavities of the abdomen in the human host. It lives within the mesenteries, which is the set of tissue located in the abdomen. We also have the peritoneum, which is the function is to protect and support the abdomen and organs. And we also have the subcutaneous tissue, which is the deepest layer of skin, and it acts as a layer of insulation to protect internal organs and muscle from shocks. Then, when we say endoparasite, it is where the parasite lives inside the host or inside the body of the host. So, Mansonelia ozardi is an understudied filarial nematode. It is originally described by Patrick Manson in 1897. It can be transmitted by two families of diphtherian vectors, which is the biting midges and black flies. Next is we have the habitat. So this parasite requires nutrients from its host. So since endoparasite man sila, which is a parasite that lives inside the host, kailangan nila i-require ang host para mag-provide og habitat para sa ila na makasurvive. So ang adult na parasite lives in the human body cavity among the mesenteries, peritoneum, and in the subcutaneous tissue, while juvenile, which is a period of growth after birth stage, required development in a diphtherian host. Next is the morphology. So, like other nematodes, Mansonelia ozardi is a cylindrical and bilaterally symmetrical worm with a pseudocoel or a false body cavity. The exterior of the parasite, the cuticle, is a protective layer that can withstand the harsh environment in the digestive tract of the human host. So, the Mansonelia ozardi is an unsheathed and the body is regularly curved. Nuclei in the body are fine and predominantly separated, while the tail is long and pointed with no nuclei. Next is we have the distribution. So this unknown parasite has a geographic distribution across Latin America and the Caribbean, from southern Mexico to northwestern Argentina. So most infected people, regardless of the parasite density, kay asymptomatic o na sila'y gamay lang na symptoms na ma-feel. So as a consequence, ang infected na people with Mansonelia ozardi usually remain undiagnosed and untreated. Next is the life cycle of the Mansonelia ozardi. So once the infected arthropod introduces third stage filarial larvae onto the skin of the human host, wherein makasulod sila through a bite wound. Then, after that, ma-develop sila into adult nga commonly magpuyo sa subcutaneous tissue. So, adult produce unsheathed microfilariae that reach into the bloodstream. The arthropod ingests microfilariae during a blood meal. Demona, after ingestion, ang microfilariae mag-migrate from arthropod's midgut through the thoracic muscle. Then, the microfilariae ma-develop siya into a first stage larvae. And subsequently, sa third stage infective larvae, kay mag-migrate to arthropod's proboscis that can infect another human when the arthropod takes blood meal. Next is the pathogenesis. So the filarial nematode Mansonelia ozardi is the causal agent of manzonelliosis. It is a questionably pathogenic disease of humans. It is transmitted by at least 5 species of black flies in the neotropical rainforests of Brazil, Colombia, Guyana, Venezuela, and southern Panama, as well as in northwestern Argentina. Let's proceed to the clinical features. The majority of infections are asymptomatic, although fever, pruritus or itchy skin, arthralgias or joint stiffness, headache, rashes, lymphadenopathy or swelling of the lymph nodes, edema, and pulmonary symptoms are reported. Also, eosinophilia is common. Eosinophilia is the presence of too many white blood cells. So, some infections have been associated with corneal lesions, or it is a white hazy spot on the eyes. We have immunity. So, the immune response is multifaceted and involves both innate and adaptive mechanisms. The parasite is usually not completely eradicated as a result of it. Alternatively, people can acquire a partial immunity which could lessen the intensity of symptoms from recurrent infections. So the diagnosis for Manzanella ozardi is the finding of microfilariae circulating in the blood. For the treatment, we have the combination therapy of diethylcarbamazine and mebendazole. For the prevention and control, first things first is reduce your outside activities at dawn and dusk, where black flies are most active. To avoid getting bitten by them, put on long sleeves and long trousers and apply DEET containing insect repellent to exposed areas of skin. Also, precautions when traveling. Be very cautious and heed any local health recommendation when visiting endemic areas. So thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something about this parasite. Once again, I am Hazel Joyce Tio from BSN Section 2D.